everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's video. I was at Joann's, it was probably like a month or so ago, and I saw this teal bluish chiffon and it has this gold embroidery on it, and I bought 3 yards of this and I totally forgot about it until like yesterday, and I found it in a Joann's bag and I was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot I bought it. I bought it without intent just because it was so pretty, but I thought I would make something with it because it's taking up space in my sewing room. So I have 3 yards of this beautiful chiffon, and I went back yesterday and I just got some matte satin. It's just kind of a light gold color to go under it since it's a little sheer, and I actually really don't know what I want to make with it. I think maybe just an evening gown, just a dress, nothing special, or I don't know. I don't really know. It was so pretty I couldn't pass it up. So I'm gonna make something and come along with me on the journey. I don't know what I want to do yet, so I'm just gonna start with the bodice. I think I want to do something drapey, like make a plain bodice and then drape this over it. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out together. Before we start on the dress, I'd like to introduce the sponsor of this week's video, Ritual. I've been taking Ritual's Essential for Women Over 18 vitamin, as well as the Symbiotic Plus supplement. With Ritual, your vitamins are formulated with nutrients to fill common dietary gaps. I like taking Ritual's multivitamins because they're made traceable, and essentially that means that you know what the ingredients are, where they're coming from, and what they're meant to do. Personally, it helps me feel more confident in the vitamins I'm taking, knowing where they've come from and knowing what's in them. Ritual also uses a delayed capsule design, which means that it will dissolve later on in the small intestine, and the small intestine is an ideal place to absorb nutrients. This also means that you can take them with or without food because they've been designed to be gentle on your stomach, which for me is a great thing. If you don't love Ritual after 30 days, you will get a refund, no questions asked, but I'm sure you'll love it as much as I do. Start a daily ritual that you feel good about today. Ritual is offering 30% off your first month. You can scan the QR code on the screen, go to the description box below, or type in ritual.com/AlexandraLouise30 to make your first order. Definitely go check them out. I love my new morning ritual, and I know that you will love having a morning ritual as well. Now it's time to make that dress. Here's a bit of a close-up. The lighting, it's super cloudy out, so the lighting is not the best. It looks a little brighter in person. It's kind of dark on this camera, but it's really, really pretty. It's this teal, ocean-y kind of color, and it has this sequins and embroidery all over it, and I think it's gonna be really special. I dug through my pattern drawer, and I found this pattern that I made for my Anna dress, and I had saved it, and I've used it a few times before. It's just a basic bodice pattern. It does have it so that it goes past my waist, but I think I want this dress to go at my waist, so I'm just gonna use this pattern but not use the full length of it. It's really, really simple pattern, but it'll get the job done, except I feel like I'm missing a piece. I need to find the missing piece. I could not find the missing piece to that pattern, so I ended up having to make one. But I found some masking tape, and it's way faster to do this than to drape fabric, so I'm just gonna draw on some lines kind of where I want it to be, and then I'll have a pattern that I can use. I scoured my pattern drawer for the missing piece to that blue one, and I cannot find it anywhere. I'm hoping I didn't throw it away, but I don't know. Off topic, but I went to go find some knitting needles. I couldn't find the right size. I need to go to a different store, but I got my pumpkin chai. It's so yummy. It just tastes like fall. It's like so rainy out today, so I am, first of all, also fit check. I love this. This is my mom. She gave it to me. Anyway, I have the pattern made, so I need to cut out the fabric. I'm gonna start with the base layer that's gonna have the boning in it. So I just cut out the satin and we'll sew it together and then do boning channels. And I'm trying to decide if I wanna put something stronger in as well to give it more of a shape. I don't normally, but I actually have some duck canvas cloth stuff on hand, and so I might as well use it. We'll see, I'll test it out. I think I've come up with something I want to do. I'm playing around with this draping right now, and I have a few Pinterest boards of like retro fashion, 50s dresses, and that's kind of the angle I'm going for with this right now. And some of those examples I've seen on Pinterest and stuff, they have like off the shoulder sleeves, but instead of ending there, they wrap around like that and connect on the other side. I don't know if there's like a specific thing or style that's called. If there is, I don't know what it is. You comment below if you know. But I think I want to do that with this. So I kind of made this tube of the chiffon, and I'm thinking about, I'm just gonna kind of hand stitch it on. My trouble is figuring out how tight to make it. If it's too loose, it drips down like that, and I want it to kind of drape like this, but if it's too tight, then the arms can't move. So I need to find maybe like the perfect balance. And then at the bodice part, I'm kind of doing it a little bit inspired by like the live action Cinderella dress, where it has like the Bertha that's a little part like that, and then it goes bigger. So I'm gonna make it puffy like this, and it's gonna kind of cinch in here, and then we'll do the sleeves. So I think I'm just gonna do like hand sewing, and then I have, where did it go? I have this applique that my grandma gave me that I think might be really pretty on here too. It's the right kind of tones. So I'll put that on there, and then maybe hand sew on more pearls. And I think it's gonna be pretty. I like the angle it's going. I believe I finished the bodice, and I'm not obsessed with it. I think it's pretty. I think something's weird about it, but I can't quite tell what. But there's like a dude right there. But it looks pretty good. Okay, my friend was calling. I had to stop filming. But let me move you down. I just feel like something's a little off, and I can't quite figure out what, but I don't have to love everything I make. So I'm gonna keep working on it. But here's the back I was talking about. You see how it's kind of connected? And so I don't have much movement like this, but I think it's really pretty and elegant. Just something is off, but I don't know what. We're gonna keep moving with it. You can even kind of move it up. I need to play around with it some more. I'm working on these skirts right now. Last night, before I stopped working for the day, I cut out half circle skirts of this fabric, and then, I don't know where it is, the satin fabric to let them hang. And they actually didn't stretch as much as I thought they would, especially the chiffon. And I guess it didn't stretch because it has the embroidery and sequins on it. But anyway, so now I'm hemming it. I serged and hemmed the satin layer, and now I am doing a zigzag hem on this chiffon. It's not the prettiest thing, but it gets the job done. And then I will be almost done with it actually. I'll just attach the skirt to the bodice, and then I'm trying to decide what I want to do for a petticoat. I want it to be a little poofier, but I don't want to make a petticoat. I don't want to do that right now. So I'm gonna find one maybe and see what I have. I don't know. Okay, this is the dress. I've attached the skirts to the bodice, and then lately what I've been doing for bodices that are attached to skirts, I've been adding what's this called, bias tape. I've been adding bias tape to this just to make it a little more cleaner than the serger. So I did that. It's not perfect, but you know what, it'll do. It's fine. And now I'm adding the zipper. I wish I had one that color matched, but I could only find this white one, so we're gonna have to make it work. But I have the opening here. I'm not gonna add the zipper to this sheer outer layer. I'm just gonna add it to this satin. So I need, is it in here? Oh yeah, my zipper foot, and we will add the zipper.
My bad. Louis Vuitton. It is my time to shine. Look at
the camera.
Stunning, darling. Nice tan.
Stop.
But I can't. Yes. Sorry, I had a little bug on me. Are you Alexandra Louise?
Me?
Yeah.
No paparazzi, please.
Enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful sunny day. Again, I'd like to thank Ritual for sponsoring this week's video. Definitely go check them out and use code AlexandraLouise30 for 30% off of your first purchase. Bye guys!